Hey, atoms and particles. I don't know how to say this, but for someone like me, this video is supposed to be uploaded after the first one's supposed to be uploaded. So think of this as the part two. But to me, my thoughts on YouTube are very controversial to others. Not to say that I'm a politician per se. I'm still 16 years old. But for others who watched these people since day one, or have even discovered YouTube by themselves or by a friend, it technically means that these people were at our hearts at the very beginning. YouTube was a place where people like me, my friends, my family, and my schoolmates to just sit back, chill, and watch the occasional Markiplier Fight Nights at Freddy's. But I've been seeing a lot of changes from PewDiePie and Markiplier, and somewhat of Jacksepticeye. Sometimes their content is either like you look at PewDiePie's content and it's gone from gaming to vlogging. And you look at Markiplier's, it goes from a half and half of vlogging and gaming, and you see Jacksepticeye's, which is just either just gaming, which is a lot of gaming and a little bit of vlogging. But to me, this isn't the problem. The problem is the YouTube algorithm. And the thing is that YouTube has been trying to make themselves go on a high standard, saying that either this content is too vulgar or too messed up for anyone to watch, and occasionally gives them the green coin. And the thing is, there are actually some YouTubers that have their videos on private, and they still get marked with the yellow coin. And here's the thing: the yellow coin is supposed to be the representation of whether they get whether they get to the limited to non-advertisement sequence. If it's on green, that means you got ads and you get paid for it. If it's on the yellow, it technically means that there will be limited ads or no ads whatsoever, which technically leads to the YouTuber to either fetch for the money themselves, or use Twitch or a Patreon, which to me is kind of annoying, because if I had the money to, I wouldn't be on this rant. Like, I don't have a Patreon, I don't have a Twitch live stream. I have a live stream, but I don't have a Twitch live stream. I myself am like slightly poor. I have no money. I have little to no money. But there are other YouTubers who are so successful, and it constantly gets on my nerves, because there are other YouTubers who at least try to make their content family friendly. But then you have the channels like H3H3 that make their content non-family friendly, and sometimes we get more of a scientific type. Or in this case, for YouTube's general audience, making it a vlog. But if there's anything I've learned from YouTube, it's the fact that they just don't care anymore. Like, they know they're making money off of this. They know that if they continuously make money off of it, they'll get something out of it. But it's not working. To them, it's not working anymore. Because back in the day, YouTube used to be about doing something that was rather cool and would get you a lot of views at the time. Like, no one cared back then. Like, everyone had to everyone literally made different types of content every now and then. I mean, it wasn't even that much of a big deal. Like, people just went from either went from gaming to toys, or from doing other things. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me anymore. Like, it'd be like if I were to start playing more it'd be like if I was to start playing more on my Xbox instead of using my phone, because I can't record on my Xbox because I have an account, but it won't let me log in with it. It's the same thing with my other. It's the same thing with my other thing. Like, I'm literally like, my mom has to work most of the time in the house, and she doesn't even get the chance to even buy herself something nice. My dad is constantly working, and I think he is doing something else with them, with some type of other. Well, let's just ignore the whole part about my dad, because my dad's pretty awesome. I mean, I know he's awesome, and I know he'll be there for us. But for the rest of other YouTubers who literally, like, these, like, you have people like, you have like little kids, like kids raging that are just constantly on the moving with doing whatever they want, and seeing that their content is failing as well. Like like these kids were little, and now they're like at my age, at freshman year, and they still are making vlogging videos to this day. I'm pretty sure most content creators are trying their best to make it more family friendly and trying to make it more essential for YouTube. But here's the thing I have a problem with. It's the adults. The adults, whenever they want to go on YouTube and they see a video, they automatically think, no, that's highly offensive. Which, to me, is kind of like, are you a complete and total... Are you in... Do you think it's offensive, or do you know it's offensive? Like, to me, it never made any sense to me at all. Like, okay. Here's what I think goes on in a person's head. Whenever they go on YouTube and they log in and they see their favorite YouTuber, they're always like, oh yeah, we're gonna like this video. And as soon as they do, another person comes near them, and it's probably some arrogant idiot asshole trying to be all smug about it, and just points the finger saying it's highly offensive. Okay, tell me this. In what term is a video game about collecting slimes offensive? When is a video about trying to make your own farm in Minecraft highly offensive? And I'm pretty sure this is just for the trolls, or maybe some little kid, or maybe just some man baby trying to see if he can step up to the world and make himself sound like a man. But to me, it just doesn't make any sense. I've seen YouTubers having to go through the suffering of leaving their channels, and they just leave them. They don't even bother coming back to delete their channels anymore. They literally leave their channels and don't ever come back. YouTube has gone to the point where if someone wants to make a good video, they're just like, nope, let's demonetize it. Automatically pressing a demonetize button on their keyboard or something. Which, to me, doesn't make any sense. To content creators who are such as my favorites, this is a message for all of them. Don't ever give up on what you're doing. If there are people in this world that think that some stuff is offensive and think that other stuff isn't offensive. I mean, if you think about it, there are other YouTubers that are just annoying, that can annoy you, but it's a good type of annoying. So, to this, I will say to most, or if not all, well, to all people, if you guys want to make good content, if you guys want to help me and other YouTubers with smaller channels such as mine, I highly suggest you subscribe or like a video, and consider the fact that you won't get anything in return. It's a huge thanks for me, because as most other YouTubers, they won't always be around that much. Content creators
Power
leaving.
off.
Oh my god.
Power on.
Sorry, my speaker turned off. I'm
Your
sorry.
device is connected.
Sorry guys, my speaker turned off. But anyways, this is Adam Blade, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.